In life, it's so easy to become overwhelmed. It's so easy to see the negative, to judge a book by the cover without reading. Our lives and dreams are not a sprint, but a marathon. It is crucial we pace ourselves instead of charging ahead, and it is important to slow down, to take a break, to reflect, and most importantly, to pause. As I reflect, I look back to my first days in New Zealand, to the feeling of uncertainty and whether or not it was the right choice to take a 13-hour flight to a different country by myself. I learned more about myself than I could have imagined. Even though I had my ups and downs, the positives outweighed the negatives tenfold. I had the pleasure of talking to two young men about their experiences at one of the schools I visited. One student identified as Māori and the other student identified as Fijian. They discussed their outlook on education, their experiences in an all-boys school, and the importances of their cultures. Much of our conversations were surrounded around the kapa haka, a traditional Māori performance that means to form a line into dance. It involves an emotional and powerful combination of song and dance. We also discussed the key components to a successful classroom environment.
Delivered to the audience, and it's generally, it can be like, political, it can be kind of like outreach to the people. It's kind of like, not protesting, but like, it's an opportunity to showcase your opinions, your values to the world, to the wider society, and you can do that through kapa haka. But kapa haka is such a good way to get, Māori away from that dynamic that they're in into this. Learning who you are is one of the most important things for growth. And if you can do that through kapa haka and kaupapa Māori, that's definitely going to help, and that's something that they need to start doing in rehabilitation. The students were so happy, much less stressed than the students in the United States. They had autonomy and freedom. They were quick to share their knowledge and help others around them. As for the teachers and school leaders I met, well, they were truly benevolent and overwhelmingly welcoming. Of course, the education system wasn't perfect, but it was apparent that the success of the country depends on the success of their students. Already, I miss a sense of spontaneity and openness to try new experiences. I miss the adventures Katie and I went on. I miss the frigidness of the South Island and sleeping in the back of a camper van. I miss the students asking me if I'm friends with Justin Bieber. Not only visiting, but truly living in another country forces you to change your mindset, to learn, to be more flexible, and to adapt to the unexpected. The two boys I interviewed gave me some valuable advice for beginning my own classroom. Most important thing for me to know, especially that I'm working with such a diverse population.
For me, it would be bond with your students. Get to know them, get to know their culture, heritage, and all that, and just don't let them know you as their teacher. Let them know you as your friend or something like that. Someone who you can they can trust, and someone they can go to and just talk about whatever. Because that's what Mata Johnny is.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream.
How I feel about band pasta. Shit up. What are you Done. Cut.